independent, ho, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and know that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.
What's good, YouTube world? What it do? Monday, everybody. How everybody doing? I mean, in the words of Tupac, just searching for these better days. You know what I'm saying? Especially for my Mavs fans. We've been going through it, y'all. We've been going through it, but the more you go through it, it's just the closer you get to it. That's what we live by around these parts. So that's how it is. Y'all know what it is. One man, four sides, and flavor of DFW sports. Just a super fan from the DFW land, not an expert or anything like that. I'm just a fan trying to give his opinion. How it go and just represent for the trenches how it is in DFW sports. So for all my people on the YouTube and the X, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in just for a little bit of time. And I wanted to come on here and talk way much more DFW sports, but I believe that this Luka situation, still being a diehard Maverick fan, yeah, it's real. It's real, bro. No matter how you get around it, I was on here live yesterday, and I gave my thoughts as well. Now I'm still here to tell you, watch how it plays out. But at the same time, man, there's no taking away from what Luka did for the Dallas Mavericks, no question. Before I keep going, though, big shout out to the sponsor of the show that we got, Blake Lee Services. Y'all know it's that time of the year where it's time for y'all to start filing y'all taxes and get ready to get that good, W-2 from the IRS back in full, and if you want to get your paperwork done the right way, especially for all my people who damn sure are entrepreneurs and all that, if you want to get your proper money the right way and your documents filed away the right way, give Blake Lee Services a good call. Phone number down at the bottom. Is over 20 plus years of experience in this tax field. Your outdated source office solution for personal and business tax services, state and franchise tax services, sales tax services, IRS tax resolution services, and much more, including full service bookkeeping, registered agent service, and new company setup. Blake Lee Services got everything that you need to do to get your paper right. So give them a look, give them a call. Man, I've been reminiscing all day, man. It's one of those situations since the Mavericks aren't playing. It's good to go ahead and just try to get it out. I said yesterday, get it out, especially if you're a Mavericks fan, if you're still going to root for the Mavericks, because I understand if you don't want to root for the Mavericks. Me personally, being a Cowboy fan, look, you might not seen Jerry do something like this, but for the amount of years he's been doing it, and he's still supporting them. Come on now. I mean, I've been heartbroken a lot of times. This is one of the biggest heartbreaks ever in my DFW sports fandom, for sure. Been one of the biggest, but I've been heartbroken and still ride with the squad. You end up traveling different places. When you travel different places and you put on your team gear, that's just representing where you're from in another spot. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna keep representing. But that's why he tell you to commit to a team and not a person. But look, I can't take away from nobody, and I won't take away from nobody how they should feel. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm still saying watch how it play out, because I get it. Anthony Davis, he's older and he does stay hurt. He's no Luka Doncic. We know that. Not many guys are, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, I get how y'all feeling, but there was other dudes going to war with Luka, bro. Let's Look, Luka was the main guy. Yes, he's Michael Jackson and the whole Jackson 5. We get it. But damn, before you get going, you have to have your teammates, you have to have your other comrades in battle with you. And that's exactly what came through with Luka for multiple times. And for the most part, bro, I get it. It was not the thought of even trading Luka Doncic is not a popular opinion. Not one so big. It's not. But look, you made a move, you had to be stuck. You made a move and you got stuck with it, actually, because this was going to be a little secret at this deal. Let's just say, for instance, Nico, you saying Nico got fleeced. Let's say he, for the sake of argument, was like, okay, you're trying to talk me up out of what I really wanted. Nah, I'm good. The news would have got out that he's trying to trade Luka anyway, and the situation would have been worse. Now, I get it. Luka would have still been here, but how long is you really give incentive to, have him? This is hypothetical here, I'll say, because none of that happened. What happened was the move got made for whatever reason, and we're at this point. Before I can go into how I feel, to be honest with you, if you follow me on X, you saw that I had a good couple of my moments where I just was sharing basically a lot of Luka highlights, and it really does suck. Like, I have a lot of times with my daughter would come around here all of a sudden out the middle of the blue, just like I would out the blue, just nowhere. It's quiet, nothing going on. Me, step back, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she comes step back, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Now that's gone, bro. Like I say, I feel you. I feel all my Mavs fans. I really do. I really do. But stuff hurts, man. It hurts. There's no getting away from it. I can't really say, but I just want to go through memory lane with, especially for a lot of my people that's on YouTube. Y'all already know all the X. I got way more videos than I do on X, but I just happened to pull up on X and just how I was just, glad to witness. You know what I'm saying? You just glad you get to witness things like that, man. Real talk. Real talk. That's all it is. Step back. You know what I'm saying? That's just out of the middle of nowhere. He trying to, first it was dirt, Kobe. Now you watered up. Step back. You know what I'm saying? I miss that. I miss that, man. And for people that say he's lazy, look at his effort to get this rebound and save it.
Good save, Luka.
You know what I'm saying? I get he might be out of shape and all that, but nah, hold on, man. Hold on. To say Luka wasn't for the team, I'm not going to go for that. To say he was a bad teammate, I'm not going to go for that. Now, he might have his divish ways.
Good save, Luka. Good save, Luka.
Really ain't no might. He got divish ways.
There we go, baby.
But to put this narrative out here like he was bad for the culture and he was a bad teammate, I'm not going for that. I wouldn't go for that. Now, I'm not going to go for that. And none of us should neither. None of us should neither. At no time you should go for that. Luka, man, bro, it is what it is. I hate it, but what can you do? What can you do if you're a Mavs fan? You can either not root for the Mavericks no more, or you're going to be like, you know what? I hate that it's AD. I hate that this is what we get and we don't get the farm, but you know what? If AD is going to be in here with the type of lineup we got, bro, let's see how it works. That's all you can do is just see how it works. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's good, man? Happy Monday. And and if you're a Maverick, it's been beautiful days since we done got away from the cold weather. It's been beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. Traveling random. I've never been more pissed off at the NBA in my lifetime. I feel you. And out of all places you go, to the Lakers, man. What up, Ralph? What's good? Insane trade, man. I was not part of the protest. And like I said, I wish they wouldn't have took that to the Stars game. Like, the Stars don't have nothing to do with any of that that's going on. And the Stars kind of came out a little struggling. It was a weird atmosphere that game yesterday, but the Stars didn't. See, I want to give love to the Stars because they on a 5-game win streak. Who I told you, them and the Lady TCU basketball squad is really the hottest thing in the DFW right now. But Nico, bro, you get caught in a situation, bro. You get caught in what they call a situation because you was obviously thinking about this. Now, I don't even want to say to be fair to Nico because that's going to turn a lot of people off. Ain't nobody trying to be fair to Nico because the way you went about this, bro, is all fucked up, bro. It's all wrong. There's no getting around that. It's all wrong. It's wrong, but at the same time, bro, every move that he mostly done came in here and made been. You know what I'm saying? And I get that you don't want to be a Mad fan no more because you don't want to support the ownership and GM. That is total great thinking. But like I said, I mean, I'm a Cowboy fan and we talk that shit all the time. But here we are be talking about the Cowboys. Talking about the raggedy ass Cowboys. But that's how it goes when you're a fan, though. And for me personally, like I said, Luka is the cream of the crop, but there was other guys that did battle for him and with him. He carried it for the most part. Don't get me wrong. Luka carried the torch, but damn, it was other guys in there to make sure it stayed lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. This is where, as a fan, I'm like, damn, if you know anything about team ball, you hate that it's your losing player. But if there's other people in the room that's busting their ass and trying to, you know what I'm saying, show that they went down for the cause as well. Yes, they might not be as talented, but bro, they right there they taking punches for you. You know what I'm saying? They took punches with him. Luka took a lot, but his teammates took punches too, and they helped deliver punches. Now, Luka delivered some Mike Tyson in his prime punches. We know that. But I said yesterday, this probably be the best thing for Luka, bro, because there was no one in this organization that seemed like they could tone Luka down. As you see, Luka has the city. So Luka knows that. He has the city. What can you do to tone him down? I told y'all yesterday, look, I'm not going to blame Mark Cuban, but I will say this. He's not all innocent as well, bro. He's not that much innocent in this neither. Because like I said, you created this monster, good or bad, if there is supposedly character issues or whatever. And like I said, where it was good, you got a talent, and you told him that, look, most likely, as long as I'm here doing things, I'm going to make sure you get whatever you need. Bad-wise, it's not coddling, but you put him up in a position where you can't challenge him. It just reminds me of like Jerry's situation. Everybody's job is a threat, but the GM. And a lot of times in life, when you think it can't happen to you, it happens to you. And it normally happens to you in the worst way, in a lot of variety of ways, you know, how you can spend it, regardless if it's a job, if it's a significant other in a relationship, a hobby, a hustle, whatever. When you have that mindset that it can't happen to you, you move as a person that's untouchable, which comes with an arrogance that can be a headache. Now, it's all on the tolerance. It's all on how good are you to outweigh the tolerance? I don't know. Luka's good enough to outweigh it, though. I told y'all yesterday, look, if you wanted Anthony Davis, I'm not mad at it, but I don't think you needed to give up Luka for him. Your ass got caught in a situation where, look, you was trying to trade Luka, supposedly, and you had to stick with something. Because if the word got out that you was trying to, if you backed out of it and the word got out that you was trying to trade Luka, okay. Now I understand why Luka like, fuck it, I ain't trying. Let me do something else. Let me do something different. I don't know, man. But at the same time, you got to understand, Nico, do you say you need to realize the talent? Yes, you do. You need to read the room more than anything. But at the same time, that's not his guy. Luka's not his guy. He didn't draft Luka. He didn't come in this with Luka. You know what I'm saying? The new ownership, they didn't come in here with Luka. And I just believe if Mark Cuban doesn't sell the team, what you're going to create is, if Luka was already a person that you had trouble willing in. Now, I do think it's premature to do it now because, damn, you act like Luka couldn't grow up. If this is the case, you act like Luka Doncic couldn't grow up. The man just had a kid. You don't think having a kid make a man mature, get his thought patterns a little bit more different? You don't think that would have happened? So for you to just be like, okay, we're going to put him on the injured list, supposedly, and we're going to see if he's disciplined enough to do what we ask of him to do. And if it doesn't happen now, well, we got to show him. There's always a way about going about things. Like I said, if that is the case, if you feel like, look, y'all not meshing, so it's best to go mutual ways, that's fine. But to sit there and be like, we're not going to say nothing, and you parading around cities trying to do something, bruh, you can't come out your mouth lying. I got a good clip, actually. Good clip. Why do professional sports teams always have to make terrible decisions? Because they're rich. And a lot of these people, their job is not threatened. Now, Nico's job, we know he got a lot riding on this. He got a lot riding on this. But at the same time, if Luka wasn't your cup of tea and you tried to make it work and it just didn't work, now at most times it's like, nah, with a person like Luka, you make that shit work. But you look at Mark Cuban, bro. Rick Carlisle was here and we was like, bro, he's not meshing with Luka. I think a lot of us fans got a lot to play into it too. It's about attitude. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of us, I've been guilty of, especially being at 25. If you know you good at something, you feel like, man, you irreplaceable. You can't be replaced. You think it can't happen to you. And as we get older in life, you start realizing, it can happen. It can happen. Now, I still don't think it shouldn't happen, but if you were trying to get AD, that's fine. But I don't think you needed to get rid of Luka. You could have tried to do this in the beginning of the season. You already knew it was a little bit of friction what was going on in LA anyway, if you was trying to get him. And then it was supposedly you basically kept the Lakers from getting Klay Thompson. So with Klay Thompson not going to the Lakers, it seemed like you did them a favor by giving them Luka Doncic. Timeout. The optics of it all look bad as fuck. It really do. It really do. See how it plays out with AD, and that's what I was saying yesterday. And I was saying it even when it happened. I'm still in shock. Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not upset where I'm not going to fuck with the Mavericks no more because I'm like, nah, I've always ride with the Mavericks. Good times, bad times, it is what it is. And like I said, I'm not telling anybody how to be a fan or whatever. If like I said, I've never watched the Lakers. Like, I don't really fuck with the association like that. But being from Dallas, I'm going to represent all the teams that's in here. And, bro, I'm just going to keep riding with the Mavericks. But like I said, you act like Anthony Davis when healthy. Damn. Is he Luka Doncic? Is he going to put up Luka Magic? No, he's not. But what I will say, and this is just piggying back on, just playing on the other side, because it's a lot of negativity going around. If you want to be like that, well, it's just like, okay, well, I know for a fact, this is all the people that's probably don't like Luka. It's like, okay, you get a dude who will rebound and play defense. And y'all know when Anthony Davis is healthy, bro, he can put up a 35 piece, 40 piece. Y'all know that. But with Luka, it is something special. It is, if you were gonna get rid of him, damn, bro, this wasn't the way to go about it. That's kind of where I'm more in shock. I'm shocked you even had the audacity to have the thought to do that. But like I said yesterday, it's, you gotta have nuts to do some shit like that, bro. Nuts of steel to do some shit like that. Real talk. Real talk. But as much as we love Luka Doncic and still love Luka, bro, there's no getting away from this. And I can feel people that's even Mavs fans and still Mavs fans, even kind of myself. If you were to even win anything, which it's to me, I don't know why you make the trade for AD unless you were just trying to get off of Luka, bro. Because even if Luka came back and the Mavs got healthy, they're still what, 9th, 10th in the West right now? Bro, they still had a long way to climb, even with a healthy Luka coming back. So to lie out your mouth and say this is a move to win now and 3-4 years, bro, if you didn't like Luka, if y'all were just ready to move on from Luka and thinking that this would be better for his career, I'm not actually mad when you say that, because I do think, honestly, he needs that check. Like, bro, like, it's all about you, but it's like he got too much rebel in him. He with the people, he gravitate to. But it's like them people in suits, boy, he become a rebel. He become a rebel. It's that outlaw mentality, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we loved about Luka. Like, we feel like he's one of us. So when a lot of, I'm not gonna say that the only thing I was saying about Mavs fans tripping was like, bro, I understand y'all going to the AAC and trying to make your voices heard, but it was a Stars night that game or that day. You know what I'm saying? Stars ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't take that vibe up in there. And I'm telling you, the vibe went up in there. A lot of Mavs fans or Stars fans going to the game and they see everybody out there doing what they're doing. Now you starting to look, you starting to record, and man, energy rubs off, bro. And it started off slow for the Stars, but it's real, bro. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. But like I said, if this is a move, obviously the ownership in Nico was just like, bro, look, we can't tell him nothing. We done tried everything for him. This is where I can say, if you have, I put it to you this way, you personally, regardless how the person is in your life or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if you work for a person or if you love the person, you done did all for that person, right? And you know having them in your corner is a good thing, but it comes with a lot of fucking headache. And I'll be seeing a lot of y'all 2025. I ain't letting no negativity get above me. I'm going to love me more than anything. You know what I'm saying? If a person ain't willing to work with me, then I seen a lot of that. And that's been a lot of 2025's New Year resolutions they was having. Look, ain't nobody bringing me to the, if you ain't trying to work with me or fuck with me, then I ain't trying to fuck with. Hey, don't kill the messenger. Like I said, I still don't like the move, but y'all know personally, if y'all were doing everything for, and people gonna say, well, what did he do for Luka? What did he do for Luka? He brought in this person. Look, all I know is for the longest time, the Mavericks had trouble getting free agents to even come to Dallas. Y'all know that is a fucking fact. For the longest time, Dallas has had way too much trouble bringing free agents here. But when Nico got here, all of a sudden you get some players that you can do with. And you go to the Western Conference Finals. I know it was Reggie Bullock, Dorian Finney-Smith. You had Spencer Dinwiddie that go around. And you also had Jalen Brunson. Like I said, and I know y'all going to be like, damn, bro, they gave up on Jalen Brunson too. They didn't want to pay him. All I know, if y'all say Luka is worth the $350 million, but if you give him $350 million, what else can you do? Well, this is a family that spends money, bruh. Look, they got money, but y'all got to understand, interest is a motherfucker. As United States about to find out, you know, these moves get made, and all of a sudden, shit start getting high than a motherfucker. But if you were left with a bad team, then I'm like, stay inside. But, bro, you give me Anthony Davis, bro. If I know he can be healthy with the 2 big 7-footers that we got, I just see this team being long, and they're gonna move with more pace. They're gonna move a little bit more faster. I'm not saying Luka Doncic's style ain't happening, but it's just they're gonna play with more pace. Luka plays at a pace where he gets all the triple doubles because all of a sudden everybody's sitting there looking. Everybody's sitting there looking. From us to, you know what I'm saying, the defenders. You know, they're watching their guy, but if he's handling it and moving it at his pace, everybody going to eventually start looking back, and you start sinking in when he makes that move, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, throw it out the middle of nowhere. What up, Mr. Cowboy? Yeah, I'm back on my saga too, man. I'm back on my saga too. Basically, I'm just coming to grips with this whole Luka Doncic thing. And it's like, it's not like he'll ever get over it, but I'm just more to the point, like I said, because I've made my position in being a Mavericks fan, sooner or later, I got to move forward. And it's not like moving forward like I'm just going to bury him like everybody else is like burying their Mad fandom, you know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, to each his own. I can understand it. You know, it's not like I'm trying to shame folk about it, but you know, you do what you do, but I'm going to continue to root for the Mavericks. That's just what I do. And, you know, I get it if you don't want to spend no money, but I said the same thing with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones don't need to be getting no money from, but all of a sudden I either go to the game or buy something because, you know, sports do more for me. And I've said it a lot of times, me going to the games, that is like the biggest stress reliever for me. That's my biggest getaway, regardless if it's a win or loss. It's a big getaway from now, like I said, the worst loss I've ever seen was 2024 Green Bay and Cowboys. That was, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you are at a live event like that, I that's my getaway. Like I said, I don't really kick it with nobody like that. So I be at the games predominantly by myself. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's my outlet. So I'm going to go there. You know what I'm saying? And this is my outlet, how I'm going to do it. Luka's the truth and still is the truth. I think this move basically is going to put him where he needs to be in all-time NBA greats when it's all said and done. Sometimes you need that kick in your pants. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do, bro. And I mean, look, you know, long as Nico and them is around, of course, Luka ain't never coming back. But don't never say never. You know, once we got rid of J Kidd, that was some fuck shit. We saw him go great, but what ended up happening? He ended up coming back. Now he had Dirk Nowitzki over there, you know what I'm saying? But it was a team effort. A lot of people know Dirk carried that team, but we all know if Tyson Chandler's not on that team, if Sean Marion Tricks is not on that team, you know what I'm saying? Even Deshaun Stevenson, JJ Barea, bro, it's a team effort, bro. It's a team effort, straight up. And that's really how I'm rocking, bro. And that's how I got to rock with it. I know you can't wait for baseball. I think you saw something that the Rangers were basically favored to win the West. I know that's why you think you ready for baseball, for sure. For sure. But I'm right there with you, man. 100% stress relief. That's being at the game. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, pro games, 100% stress reliever. For me. Now, it has that anxiety in it. Don't get it wrong. It has all the drama in it. But being at the game, I can't even describe it. Like I said, I've been to plenty of these games just straight up by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'll go with my family, you know what I'm saying, a good couple times. I might hit it up with my brothers, but for the most part, I'm by myself. I'm in my own little world that's in the midst of all stars, Rangers, Cowboys, Mavericks fans, and it's just, you know, I don't want to say I feel free, you know what I'm saying, but it's a getaway. And I understand Luka Doncic not being here. That shit hurt. I don't like that. But at the same time, there's other guys that went to battle. I saw PJ stand on business for you. I saw Kyrie come in there and do some things. I saw Daniel Gafford come in. Derek Lott, look, them boys, you know, they just as much as hurt as y'all, man. Real talk. They're just as much as shocked as y'all. And I'm pretty sure they just as much as upset. But you know what? They got to keep playing. That's how it is in life. Shit like that, when shit be coming, look, prices are about to start getting high. This is something that you probably been aware of. So when it happens and shit started hitting it, don't take the energy of, you know, what you feel is an evil force and, you know, get down on yourself and get discouraged. This should be your time to rise up. This should be your time to say, you know what? I don't like the situation that what we're in or whatever, but you know what? If I can do anything on my side, shit, I'm going to do something. Lil CJ, what's good? What's good, man? Hey, man. I'm just more trying to get my closure, my Luka closure, as you say. I'm trying to get my Luka closure because I swear to God, Nico did us like one of my favorite movies that I saw growing up. Had no business looking at this, but a scene from one of the craziest movies. But I feel like this is how Nico really did Luka and all rest of Mavs Nation while we're grieving right here and when he did that post conference.
Y'all know what I'm doing.
What's up? I ain't seen in a couple days. What's been happening?
Nico basically bishoping them.
Man, get off that shit.
His apology.
It's over. It ain't nothing nobody can do about it now. What do you want from me, man?
It's how
Nothing.
we feel as Mavs fans.
Just came to see if
Like
you was
how the fuck
alright.
you want us to feel.
See how you been doing. Well, I ain't talked to nobody, alright?
This is how mad we
are. We cool. Always will be. I just came to see what's up. Let me tell you something, B. I'm only playing your fucking game because ain't shit else to do. But don't you ever pull a gun on me again in your life. Well, I hope I won't have to. Yeah, we all go down if you do, because we all crew.
Bishop ass
Try me
is
if you think I'm
Nico.
bullshit. Look at this. The brother finally decides to stand up like a man and throw.
Because that's how a lot of us feel. We like, nah, we protesting now. Nico back here just like, damn. It sucks that, you know, I didn't have to trade somebody for that.
Oh, damn. Too bad Raheem had to die first, huh?
This is basically Nico right now. Basically when he said we're here to win now.
It's over. Everything starts from now.
Y'all still going.
We all go down unless we stay together. Ain't no one man above the crew. You know that shit.
Nico, you crazy man. And then Nico, when we tell him that, here's Nico being Bishop.
When you said that last time, I was kind of tripping, right?
And we said he was tripping when he went to go get Kyrie, right? Didn't we say he was tripping? Why you go get Kyrie? For what? Dog, he's drama and da-da-da-da-da. Why you go do that? We said he was crazy, right?
But now, you're right. I am crazy. But you know what else?
The worst part.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Steele. And I don't give a fuck about Raheem either.
Remember when he was like, they'll probably bury us or something like that.
I don't give a fuck about myself. I ain't shit.
Basically,
I ain't never gonna be shit. And you less of a man than me. So as soon as I decide that you ain't gonna be shit, so be it.
Nah, man. That's how Nico did us, bro. He basically did us like Bishop and Juice, bro. Told that man, man, he's telling us, get off that shit. This shit is over. And ain't nothing that nobody can do. Bro, I feel like he juiced us, bro. Like, damn, bro, real talk. You just trade Luka like that in the middle. Like I said, bro, AD, bro, I got to give it a chance to work. And your schedule plays out for it. Now, he's not going to play tomorrow. I think Christie, he's available. So we're going to see how that rocks. But, you know, you get Boston Thursday. It's a good chance to see what can happen. But, bruh, for you to make a move like this, don't tell nobody. I feel like he basically bishoped us, dog. Like, I'm going to do this, and I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it. Man, get off that shit. Shut up, Steel. We all crying. Shut up, Steel. Damn, my nigga, you just killed Raheem. That's how we feel down here in Dallas, like when Raheem got killed by Bishop. And now you trying to be up at the funeral hugging on moms and nah, bro. You might need to stay in the house, my guy. You might need to stay in the house, my guy. Nah, but you know, there's no excusing in that. There's no way to justify how you did Luka Doncic. Even if he was a headache, even if he was not being disciplined, and even if he was getting texts, all that, bro, you don't do that, dog. I don't think you do it this way. I don't think you don't do it this way. You don't do it this way. But where I said Cuban is not innocent because you created a monster, good and bad, because you took the chance on Luka first and foremost. But bro, you laid out the format where he was untouchable and he breathed that. Just like a lot of people felt about Tupac and Juice. They felt Tupac was, you know, something totally different until he got that rolling Juice. And then once he got that rolling Juice and it blew up, that movie kind of seemed to follow his lifestyle. Not to say that's who he was, but it just seemed like that character in particular followed his lifestyle. And you set the precedent like that. And you lost the coach because of it. Rick Carlisle, in much respect, did not really get fired. He just chose not to want to come back. It could have been mutual there where, look, Luka, he's going to need a different direction. You know, you've been building everything toward Luka, and you didn't want to be that guy where if it wasn't good enough, he walk out. Or basically him being labeled a coach killer, but you're stuck with him once you pay him. And I'm pretty sure that's how Nico and them all ran about this. Look, if we pay him, we're gonna be dealing with this headache, and it's just gonna do nothing but get worse because there's gonna be nothing that we can do to appease. It's one of those situations. A lot of people talk about ego in it, and it's true. But like I said, a lot of y'all come into 2025 with the resolutions of I'm not fucking with people who don't fuck with me type shit. And let's just say for the simple fact, Luka just wasn't fucking with Nico and them, bro. So you're telling me, look, I think with his teammates, Luka is all in with his teammates. But maybe with like I said, him being young, he got that rebel to him. He don't really fuck with the suits. People in suits. I get it. We was all, you know, the people who are older than 25, we were all 25 before. That, you know, that run to, you know, especially when you feel you have the skill, you have this talent, you feel irreplaceable. You feel like it can't happen to you. You know, sometimes, bro, you can be a shithead so much until people get tired of your shit, bro. And like I said, since Nico came in, the Mavs have saw 2 Western Conference Finals. Because before Nico got here, look, the Mavericks weren't getting out of the first round. And this is not saying it was because of Luka. Luka was the only reason they were in the playoffs and had their chances in the first round, because he still was putting up hellacious numbers, especially every time he saw the Clippers. Talk about it. Just because you pull syrup on something don't make it pancakes. That boy Samuel L. Jackson said it straight up. She had the snapping nappy dugout. The snapping nappy dugout. He said, Ulysses, what's good? Man, I wish Cuban never sold the team. I know he regret to. I'm telling you, he's not all innocent because he's created this monster. Like I said, if they're going with the narrative that Luka is basically hard to deal with, Mark Cuban knows this. But he rolled it out that, look, Luka's going to get whatever he wants. And with Rick Carlisle, you saw the stigma with that. You saw the clash with that. And Rick Carlisle was like, you know what? You ain't even got to fire me. I'll go about my business. If you telling me we're going to have to appease him, Rick being old school, Luka is top-notch talent, but damn, you are talking to a guy who played with so many Hall of Famers. And not in Nico's defense, but at the same time, he's been around people and seen how they work. It's just one of those things. I mean, how can you really spin it? They just didn't want to deal with Luka no more. And it's not to say that he would have stayed here or whatever, but I think the phrase is, you can't please everybody. And for some reason, trying to please Luka was not getting it done. Where they felt and it wasn't even a commitment to stay with the Mavericks. It was just a commitment to want to work and be great. I told y'all a lot of times, being at Maverick games, bro, you go through those lines you see the warm-up lines. Now, don't get it wrong. They're out there working on things, and Luka be out there working on things before. A lot of times he start doing a lot of trick shots and all that type stuff. Bro, they probably tired of that, bro. But Cuban bred that in him to say that was cool. Look, Luka's young. Let him be young. If this is how he loosen up to have fun and bust you up for 34, 8, and 8, then let it be. I understand. But see, that's where we're like Cuban. Now you put Luka in a situation where you're not going to be able to tell him nothing. And I think Luka winning the Western Conference Finals MVP, and he finally got to the finals, he thought it could never happen to him. He has the keys to the city, as you see how all those fans are acting. You know what I'm saying? He obviously has the key to the city. He got the pulse of the city, so you start feeling you're untouchable. You start feeling like you're untouchable. Like I said, it don't make me agree with how they did it, but bro, if that's not your guy, if you didn't come in with him, and look, you experienced fun. Like I said, bro, there's no taking away since Nico's been here that Luka's game has went to another level and the Mavs have advanced to other higher levels. There's no mistaking that. With Mark Cuban, what he was trying to do, and with Rick Carlisle, for some reason, we just couldn't get out the first round. For some reason, we could not get out the first round. And for most part of it, we said we need to get Luka help, but for some reason, there were no free agents that wanted to come to Dallas. All of a sudden, Nico comes here. You get free agents that want to come to Dallas. So, I mean, I understand. What up, Dirk? He said, done with the Mavs, go Stars. And I feel you. I feel you. Like I said, I'm not here to, say anything, how you should feel or anything like that. But at the same time, like I said, there's other guys that went to battle with Luka, bro, that are still here. You know what I'm saying? That, look, that's out of their control. So y'all mean to tell, of course, everybody came to watch Luka, but there was a lot of times there was other people. Luka's not putting up 134 points every game. There's other people up there putting points. There's other people getting rebounds. There's other people's getting assists. It's a team game. It is a team game at the same time. But stars are hot, though. They 5 in a row. 5 in a row. And that's a team that's trying to get over the hump. They made moves, a couple of extra moves added to the roster to try to get them over the hump. I wanted to talk about everything, and even more coaching staff being that we got a new running back coach for the Cowboys and all that type stuff. I wanted to get into all of that, but I felt like I had to double back and just, because a lot of people kind of took my last live like, bro, you kind of sound like you're anti-Luka. Nah, bro, to be honest, I kind of made this pat to like not let negativity kind of fuck with me, just like the rest of y'all have. You know what I'm saying? But I vowed to try to see the best in every situation, and this is what we're trying to stand on and really keep on going about. And like I said, it's actually easier to be more positive about it, because I'm like, bro, I know AD when healthy and engaged, shit. Now you got something. You got something for real. Did you see Acho reaction to the trade? I think he said everything what us Mavs fans want reporters and media people to say. I really didn't see what he said. It's been hard for me to read. I got on social media today to just have my time with what I experienced watching Luka and stuff like that, but I haven't really seen it. But he's saying everybody should protest, bro. Like I said, if me saying that you're not down for the Mavs just because of one person, that's like me trying to tell you how to be a fan. At the same time, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna tell you how you should feel. But at the same time, when you try to tell people to protest and all that, bro, not everybody might not like the move, and everybody might still be mad about it, but you can't tell a person what to do with their money, that type stuff. If they want to spend it on going to games, that's what they do. Like I told you, that shit is therapeutic for me. Like I said, I don't really kick it with nobody, so it's not like I'm in social circles where we can laugh and joke and do some things like that. I gotta go force myself to do something. And if I'm gonna go force myself to do something, let me do it in my lane. And that's actually being at the game. And I come to enjoy it and love it the most. But like I said, to each his own. How you feel? I just always said, bro, I can always try to put a positive, mindset to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Because one, it's either gonna make you learn or it's gonna make you better. So, and when you learn, you automatically get better. So there's really no loss. That's why we talk about in real life, you have to make sure that you win, take care of your mentals. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Mark Cuban was stuck in a situation where he was gonna have to tame the beast, and he didn't want to do it. Number one, he didn't want to bring somebody in here under his watch, if he was still the owner, to make Luka kind of see like, bro, there's a bigger picture you got to get to. You know what I'm saying? So what'd he do? He sold the team. Now, a lot of y'all can talk, do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a lot of people that say a lot of shit, but bro, we don't give a fuck. We don't. I told you, I'm not even bothered by negativity. I'm not even trying to let it be bro, we ain't even 2 months into this 2025, and so much shit been happening. Luka is like a national travesty. You would have thought like somebody, basically a foreign prime minister, got assassinated type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really how I feel in Dallas. Like big time. But hey, what'd he say? Raheem is dead. Basically that's how Nico did us. Yo, I traded Luka Doncic. This is what happened. This is all we could get from him. Yo, Raheem's dead. Somebody shot. Woo-wee. That's why I had to play that clip from Juice, because I feel like Nico basically hit us with the bishop after he killed Raheem. And expect like everything supposed to be peaches about it. Man, hold up. But like I said, man, if you're mad, be mad. If you're mad, be mad. If you're upset, be upset. If you don't want to root for the Mavs no more, it's understood. It's understood. It's overstood, actually. I'm not mad at nobody. But with me feeling like that, don't trip on me if you see me at the Mavs game. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Don't be like, bro, why you even so no. Don't be like that, because I let y'all, you know, do what y'all do. Y'all don't want to be Mavs fans, that's fine. I ain't mad at it. I'm not going to call you a traitor or anything like that. I don't, you know, it's not that I don't care. It's how you feel. And I'm going to give you that respect. So give me my respect if I still want to support the Mavericks. Not the Adelsons, not Nico, but the other guys out there that's on the court that did all this battling with Luka Doncic. Regardless if they're good or bad after this trade, they are the ones that did battle with him, and they're the other guys that's, you know, was going to do battle with him going forward if he was still here. So it's like, nah, bro, I'm still going to be Mavs. I'm still going to be Mavs. He's still going to be a Mavs fan for life. Now, that don't mean I like how it went down, because like I said yesterday, if you wanted Anthony Davis, bro, why did you go after Klay Thompson then? Because I'm like, hold on, bro. If that was the case, I would have got rid of some folk, got Anthony Davis to keep Luka. I wouldn't even need Klay then. Really wouldn't. For real. Now, we want to create a culture here. Nico, look. You bring out the word culture, you're basically saying a motherfucker is toxic. And it take a toxic motherfucker to know a toxic motherfucker. We can speculate that this is about weight. I just think this new regime was, look, they came in, they catered to him, and once they went to the finals, it's like Luka had this presence like, why are you even talking to me? Type shit. And I get it. The dudes busting, dudes, you know, 34, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you do that to folks who have no ties to you. That's what we say. Nico he can't read the room. I think this is a situation where it's not Luka even overplaying his hand. It's just more of he didn't read the new room. It's a new room that's in there now. They are not tied to you. And as y'all all know, the only person that's left on this squad is old Max, not Maxey. He got rid of Dwight Powell. What? Dwight Powell? Dwight, I get hit in my face, foul Powell. Which basically you done cleaned out that whole little era. You done cleaned out, bruh. Mavs are going in a new direction, and I understand where a lot of people are not fucking with it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Because you're like, this is not Mavs basketball. You're kind of feeling like they're turning into the Cowboys. They're turning into this rich country club franchise type thing. Where it's all about dollars and it ain't about no substance. And to be fair, that is what it's kind of looking like. But to not give it a chance for the guys, and you look with a lot of dudes that played with Luka, it's like, bro, Luka's been playing with really a new, brand new squad about the last couple of years. Like, a lot of these players ain't really played with Luka that long. PJ, Daniel, Gafford, Lively. They ain't been playing with Luka that long. Kyrie, Clay, Najee Marshall, Quentin Grimes. They ain't played with him that long, bro. So Nico made a move where he's like, okay, they're not going to like me, but I think like is not like you is a wrong phrase. Like I said, I think, Nico, you need to stay in the house. Stay in the house, my boy. Stay in the house, boy. They tripping, man. And they going to keep tripping. They going to keep tripping. But me seeing Luka Doncic at least in the Western Conference Finals and the Finals, bro, you know, I'll take the memories more than anything. It hurt more than anything. But when you glad that you witnessed something and you kept it real at the same time, you actually embraced it. It you know, it is what it is. As you get older, you just start realizing, look, you think you never saw it all of a sudden, as you get older and you start witnessing things, you start seeing more shit. Like straight up. Next, they gonna trade Kyrie for Austin Reeves. What if they trade and get LeBron? Everything up for grabs. I heard KD is on the move. KD, they talking about KD going back to Golden State. Wait a fucking minute. Damn, son. I don't know what it is, but it is speculation that it's more that the NBA is just trying to draw ratings. And out of all cities, why not do it to Dallas? Now, that's a lot of that speculation that the Mavs were forcing it. And you know what? Being a Mavericks fan, nah, bro. We have some legitimacy to talk about conspiracies. As you know, a championship was snatched from us in 2005, 2006, when the referee, when they basically came out years later and was like, yeah, we fucked the Mavericks off. Yeah, we did that. Yeah. So tell it to a Mavs fan, it is a conspiracy. And for you to just talk to the Lakers to be like that, bro, it does make everybody raise up the people's champ eyebrow. Yeah. But hey, you know, I can't do nothing but move forward now. But what I will say, Luka Doncic next to Dirk Nowitzki, bro, talent-wise, he's the best Maverick I've ever seen, Luka Doncic. And when I say talent-wise, just off pure just because it wasn't just offense, his impact. He had impact on the floor and off the floor. You know what I'm saying? Dirk, to me, Dirk is still at the mountaintop. Dirk is still that guy because he put in 20 years of it. You know what I'm saying? Through a lot of failures, through a lot of positives. And you know, we say that it's rare that you fall from Dirk to a Luka, but Luka comes from a craft where, you know, we were all young and we thought we knew it all. But this young generation, when they think they know it all and they actually good at something, you can't tell them nothing. Don't let them be successful. You can't tell them nothing. Y'all know that's a fact. And I just know a lot of y'all, just say man or woman, you would be dating somebody. They could be the finest person, have the most money or whatever. But if they start treating you like you can't talk to them, you ain't on their level, are you really going to stay committed to that? Ask yourself that. Be real. Now, I'm not talking about weight or any. I'm talking off pure character. I'm not wanting to say Luka is that kind of guy. I'm not wanting to say that. I don't think he's that way with the teammates, but I do think being at 25 right now, he's like that with people in suits. Authority. He got that rebel attitude, bro. And that's why we love Luka. Like, bro, he'll get off the ball, Luka. He gonna dribble that boy, move, do something, step back, bust you up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what y'all talking about. I got it. And a lot of us, gravitate to that, bro. But the same way he's like, how you gonna talk to me like that? And this organization, especially Nico's more like, bro, since I've came in, I have really done everything you wanted to do. Everything that you needed. Maybe not everything, but I have done mostly everything I could do to get you to the next level. And since Nico's been here, Luka has went to the next level. That is no hypothetical. That is no what if. That is bottom line truth right there. Not to say that Nico is because of Nico they got to the Western. No. And it's not just because of Luka they got to. Now, 2022, you could say. But at the same time, Nico came in and put a roster that could help him. They brought in Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. People said Nico was crazy as fuck when he went and got Kyrie. And then Kyrie has been, since you got Kyrie and it's been a full season, you made more moves. You were this close to getting a title, bro. I'm not telling y'all to give Nico a pass or nothing like that, because like I said, it's how you do it is gonna forever be a stain, because there's a lot of Maverick fans that's like, bro, you know what? I'm not mad that you traded him. They're shocked that you would, but for the simple fact, you mean to tell me you got an aging all-star and you didn't get more for that? Now, maybe we sleeping on Christie. We don't know what Christie could be. He could still be a trade bit. We don't know. He said, Kai the same way. Well, young Kai, he used to take the ball from when Kyrie was, and this is where I don't agree with the trade. Another reason why, because if you're saying that he's hard to deal with, you just didn't want to see him grow up. And like I said, how do you know he wasn't going to get ready to grow up knowing he got a daughter? But Luka is more of it seemed like as of right now, he's more of a person of the people than of the business, of the corporate folk. A lot of y'all, and me included, being at work, you like, bro, you don't vibe with the people who be in the suits. And this is no disrespect to the people who are in suits. I'm just saying there's a disconnect. Just like people in the suits, when they go on production floors or anything like that, they need something done, but they ain't gonna do it because they either don't know how to do it or they're gonna say, that's not my job. Come on, y'all. This is human nature. And you mean to tell me for a group of people who just came in here, don't have no ties to Luka, they see how great he is, but if they have no ties to him, you don't think, okay, well, fuck it. You don't think they'll do something like that? That's just basically what happened, bro. My guy Luka thought, and deservedly so, he got the keys to the city. He is really untouchable, but bro, when you think it can't happen, that's normal. When you think it can't happen to you, you get reminded, I should say. Sometimes it might not be you. It might be somebody around you or something around you, but you'll get reminded. And I just honestly think Luka staying here and still having his way, I'm not going to say that he wasn't going to win a championship or his career was going to get in a decline, but there was going to be nothing here to say, Luka, all right, bro, to be real with you, bro, let's grow up. Or let's just start putting more effort in getting back on defense. Just start off small, those type of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm still lost at words, bro. But there are other Mavericks that are out there, bro. And they put in battle, bro. And if you're gonna bail out on because Luka's out, then like you say, it's not like Luka forced his way out. We're mad at the organization. I get it. You go about things in the right way, and this wasn't the right way to go about it. This wasn't it. To not tell nobody, to not do that is fucked up. Now, Luka didn't buy no house. He said he was looking to buy a house because, this is where I do blame on y'all. If y'all going to say it's his character, damn, bro, he just had a child. Y'all don't think he going to mature here? No, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. But when Kyrie was young, like I said, when Nico brought Kyrie here, we was like, this is not gonna work, bro. You are tripping. And none of us looked at the fact was like, damn, bro, we actually got Kyrie. Like, it's been a long time since we could get free agents to come down here. Then we were like, damn, you got Gafford, PJ. You saw the moves he started to make. This wasn't it, and your excuse wasn't it. Your excuse made it worse. The lie you told out your mouth made it even worse, my guy. It did. But if this is not your guy, why play around like he is? Why show him fake love? And I think a lot of us can all agree. Look, like I started to say, I know a lot of y'all have made these resolutions like, look, I'm only fucking with folk who fuck with me. And if they don't fuck with me, it's cool if you let me know that so I can know that and move accordingly. I wish it would have went that way. You know, just being on some solid shit. Look, Luka, this is not going to work. We're going to try to shop you. Because what'd he say? Especially being kids, look, if you gonna get your ass whooped anyway, you might as well continue to do what you was doing anyway. That's gonna get your ass whooped. It ain't no need to be scared now. You might as well go all the way into it. You gonna get your ass whooped anyway. So, like I said, under no idea did you think, even if you pulled it off quietly and you got a lot in return, bro, the Mavericks could have got AD and 3 first-round picks. It wouldn't have been enough, bro. Don't sit here and lie. That's where I'm looking at a lot of Mavs. That would not have been enough because for the simple fact you traded Luka Doncic after coming off of NBA Finals, ain't nobody forgiving that because a lot of y'all sitting here saying they could win championships and it still won't matter. Well, then, damn. If that's the case, if they could win, which I don't believe they are. I think your best chance to win a championship was with Luka, but I'm not gonna shit on what AD can bring to what this Maverick squad got right now. I'm not gonna shit on that. I'm really not. I'm gonna have to give it a chance. I'm gonna rock with it, but like you said, bro, I mean, sooner or later you got to move forward. It reminds me of Top Gun after Goose died. You know, Viper told Maverick, man, you know, it happens and there will be more, but you got to let him go. You got to let him go. I ain't gonna let him go, but it's out of my control. And if you feel like you take more control with not being a Maverick fans and not supporting them, that's fine. That's cool. And like I said, I respect it to the 1,000 degree. I really do. And this is not me trying to support the Mavs just because I do content on everybody in the DFW. Like I said, I just took my fandom to content. That's really all it is. And like I said, if you're a Cowboy fan, for you to say that you're not going to be a Maverick fan, then all you can do is watch hockey. If you're from the DFW, if you're rooting for all the DFW teams, I'm saying. Because I told y'all a lot of times, the Cowboys flaming out so much, to get back to football season, he really had to pay attention to all the other NBA games. Not NBA games, but the NBA far as Mavericks or the Stars. And then you get to Ranger season, and then it gets you back to football. But to sit here and thinking motherfucker ain't gonna watch no sports until football come back around, shoot, try that shit if you want to. It's gonna be hard, boy. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. But like I said, I represent the Mavericks because that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm gonna rock with my sports team, and that's just me. I'm not saying how I feel needs to be pinned on y'all because, like I said, I respect every one of y'all's decision to not want to support the Mavericks no more. Because the way it ain't what you did, is how you did it that makes everything real salty and weird around here. It makes it toxic. It makes it very negative. But like I said, bro, as y'all see, bro, I don't really have nothing in life to even be mad about, bro. Brother grinded so much where he put himself in a position in life where, you know, it is what it is. If I was younger, I'd probably be way more emotional to it about it. But I mean, even you got older people they just can't believe it. And I'm not making it sound like it's a little thing, but bro, life goes on. Life does go on. If you want to say that, you said if Luka wanted to leave on his own, that'd be one thing. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't, because then now you would hate him. The same ones that's crying for him, if he decided to leave and if he requested the trade to go to the Lakers, would be the same ones saying fuck Luka. Okay, so it is what it is, bro. To each his own. Everybody picks their battles. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And like I said, it is what it is. You can't please everybody. Sometimes you're going to have to make the decisions that don't nobody like. And Mark Cuban, while he was here, he didn't have that bad cop. He didn't have that bad cop around here. He had basically everybody was Luka's good cop. Letting them speed by. Don't give him no ticket, no nothing. He didn't really bring in no bad cop. So you kind of create a monster at that time. But still, you don't sneak around and trade a motherfucker off of this stature, of this generational talent. You don't sneak off and trade him like that, bro. Nah. For what he means to the sport and the franchise, the city, and the sport, you don't do that. Now, for a guy who's been able to get in free agents, I'm surprised Nico would do something like that, because he's known as a player's rep. As you see, he done got free agents to come here. Players really like fucking with him. If he were to do this to Luka, that obviously hurts his reputation. That's where I don't like it. Unless you're telling me, bro, I can't fuck with Luka. I don't fuck with Luka. And Luka don't fuck with me. Because that's basically what it is. Luka don't fuck with them. They ask him a request or something like that, and he look at him like, motherfucker, please. Now, y'all can sit there and say, bruh, as cold as he is, he can get away with whatever he wants. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know, we have that problem in life. We'll let a lot of shit skate by, but when you create that monster and you can't tame it, just remember you should have nipped it in the butt when you had a chance. And like I said, I'm not trying to assassinate, but if this is how Nico and them were feeling about it, if you really felt his character was bad and was bad for the culture, why are you sneaking around trying to deal him off then? Why? I guarantee you, if you would have came out and said, we believe Luka has character flaws or something like that, and we're putting him on the trading block, bro, you could have still got whatever you wanted. You could have really got more than Anthony Davis and a role player and a first round pick in a several years down the road. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case where you're like, we just don't want to deal with it. But now for you to come out and say he's overweight, he could be basically, these injuries could do damage. I'm not down with that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not down with that. I'd rather you just say you don't fuck with me. And I can move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you do that. But you get trapped when you try to sneak around and you tried to be a little bit you tried to be smart and sneaky and got fucked, where you had to basically commit. And now look where you at. Like Tony Montana say, I told you, man. I told you. You didn't want to listen. Look at you now, you dumb fuck. Look at you now. You think I'm some worm like you? Fuck no. It is what it is, bro. But Luka will always be the Don. You know what? While I can, I might as well try to get me a picture of Luka. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? Why not? I've witnessed some hellacious Luka Magic times at the crib on the TV and in person. Bro, my heart is broke, but my heart is full because I think, to be honest, he needed something like this, bro. As asinine for a Maverick fan for me to say that. We weren't gonna give him the kick in the pants. We weren't. We really weren't. We weren't gonna be the ones to be like, Luka, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We weren't gonna be those ones. Making this move, nah, LeBron. Everybody's like, oh, he'll listen to LeBron. Nah, he ain't. He still ain't gonna listen to nobody, but he is. Luka's cut from that cloth, and he's made of something where you put his back to the wall, and he liable to knock out your crew. And all people know what I'm talking about. If you've been in, in some of them type of events where, you got to put your back to the wall and see your way out of the situation. I'll put it to you that way. Luka ain't gonna need no LeBron to tell him nothing. And this is what I'm hoping. Luka ain't gonna need nothing from nobody. He just gonna go take. It's gonna remind me of Black Mamba after, people rolled him off and, talk bad on his name, especially after all that. It's gonna be very similar. I don't think he's just gonna make the Mavericks pay. I think he's gonna make everybody pay who come in his path. And I'm actually hoping it does it because, like I said, to be honest with you, us Maverick fans really spoiled him so bad that, like I said, I don't want to say we're part of the problem, but we weren't going to be the ones to be like, try to check him on it. A lot of us have got mad and said, bro, you do need to, but we love him so much, we're willing to be like, bro, all you got to do is put up a 36-point night, 36-plus point night. We'll forgive. Another Quaalude, love him in the morning. Basically, how it went. But that don't mean they give you the right to sneak around and trade him off, bro. And if you wanted Anthony Davis, why didn't you get him? You could have just got Anthony Davis, let the Lakers have Klay Thompson, and we could have kept Luka, and we could have figured this out on the road. But now you done did some shit that's going to be a fucking distraction. And I'm like, bro, you ain't got no time to have distractions. You sitting in the 10th, 11th seed. You ain't got no time to be distracted. And that's exactly what it is. It's going to be a distraction for the rest of this season, no matter how it play out, good or bad. It's going to be a distraction because that's all everybody going to keep asking and talking about. And when Luka keep busting motherfuckers up in purple and gold, expect this to keep getting talked about and keep getting talked about. It's going to keep dragging out. It's just going to keep dragging out. That's how it's going to be. So if you are staying a Maverick fan, it could be tough, but I'm here to actually tell you, bro, those dudes that's in the locker room now, once they start getting going, I'm telling you, they're going to be all right. I can't say they're going to win a championship, so with saying that means it's not going to be all right, but I'm like, bro, I don't think they're gonna be at like bottom of the league. They at the bottom of they at the bottom of the barrel right now just because they hurt. But I think once they get healthy, that ain't gonna be the case. I don't think that's the case. And bruh, lot more shit gonna come out. False or true, lot shit gonna come out. But here tomorrow, the Mavs will play. I'm gonna watch. Why not? Of course, it's gonna be different with no Luka, but it is what it is, bro. I got to see what else we can do. Because them other guys out there, bro, they deserve love too. So for all my Mavericks fans that jump ship, it's been real, y'all. It's been real. Hopefully, they're not going to sell the team. If y'all think they were going to sell the team, that's not going to happen. So for all the new Luka Lakers, keep an eye out on him. Keep rooting for him. I'll watch from afar as well, and I'll still retweet all his highlights and stuff like that. But, I'm really focused on the Mavs, and that's just how we're gonna rock. That's just how we were brought up. That's how we do it, and that's how we're gonna see it to the end, regardless if we stank or we good. But Nico, you better stay inside, boy. You better stay inside, Doc. It's really real out there in them Dallas streets, bro. Stay inside, guy. Man, it's about 10 days to the Rangers start pitching. The pitchers start getting up there and all that stuff. Victory Plus done added out. If you want to get another one of these Ranger fans, invest. 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 Do it. Wasn't nothing like that year. Wasn't nothing like that year, baby. Just trying to keep positive. The positive I can say that was going to come out of this is you're going to get a better Luka Doncic, but I think you're going to get a Maverick team that's going to galvanize and bro, look, our own fans don't want nothing to do with us. That has nothing to do with us. You get my drift? Our own fans don't want nothing to do with us. That has nothing to do with us. Jason Kidd being a former player, I'm pretty sure he's upset, but now he's going to have to preach nothing don't matter outside of these walls right here. And if they can come together and embrace Anthony Davis along with Christie, watch how it play out is all I can say. And I honestly think they're going to play good basketball. It just might be too late just because they're too hurt. And I think the same thing would have been if Luka was healthy. If Luka was healthy, bro, it still probably would have been too late because they just too banged up. I don't think they still go anywhere. That's just me. But for all the former Mavs fans, salute, man. It is what it is. Much love, man. I'll see y'all on the other side. Hopefully, all heads can cool off. And for the people that's on the fence, just only time can tell. But I know a lot of Mavericks fans, they're dug in. They're, they are wishing nothing but failure for the Dallas Mavericks. And like I said, bro, I get it for the ownership, but bro, it's not fair to how they did Luka, but it's not fair for the other guys that ain't got nothing to do with it. And they still out there balling their ass out, bro. Or at least trying to. Life ain't fair, so choose which side you're going to be on is all I can say. So tomorrow we'll get Mavs talking. I promise you, bro, if we do it live tomorrow, I'll start talking more DFW sports, bro. Unfortunately, the Cowboys keep making moves, so I got to keep talking. It's still depressing. Still depressing. At least if the Mavericks can get a win, that'll at least make me feel better. Some type of shit. But till then, man, all I can say is bittersweet memories for my boy Luka Doncic, but there's no hate here at all. I don't fuck with the Lakers, but at the same time, this ain't gonna make me hate them even more or no stuff like that. I will say it will make me tune into some more Lakers games just because of Luka Doncic, but bro, I wish Luka elevates, bro. I really do. I'm not going, there's no point to fight fire with fire. You say Nico petty, Luka petty, so the fans gonna be petty since this done went down. To each his own, y'all. Like I said, I choose to, try to see the positive in a lot of things. So especially in this situation going forward. And the positive thing is, bro, Anthony Davis, yes, older and injury prone. When he out there, he can do it though. And you got other folk out there that can do it too. Like I said, y'all you're taking it out on the owners and the GM, but at the same time, you taking it out on the players that are still there that had nothing to do with this. So hopefully that can level head y'all out right there. Like, bro, y'all can't act like when PJ got here, it helped Luka Doncic, Daniel Gafford. Come on, man. Derek Lively. Come on now. Let's not act like these guys hasn't helped. They still there, y'all. That's all I can say. How long? We don't know, because Nico might just, fuck that up. But It is what it is, bro. I guess I'm too positive. I've never heard of a person. Well, they say you can be too jittery, but I'm just more like, bro, look, Luka, his name is gonna be on the spotlight where it should be. For some reason in Dallas, we just couldn't get it out like that. And I think he still wanted to stay in Dallas. Obviously, he just don't fuck with upper management. And I think that was even before Nico and new ownership came in. He might fuck with Mark Cuban, but maybe Donnie and them he wasn't fucking with. He kept wanting to do his own thing. Basically, it's been reported that, a lot of us said, damn, he kind of forced Donnie out. Luka forced him out because he wanted it his way. When you got people who come in who don't have no ties to you like that, bro, it can happen to you. So let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson, y'all. Let this be a lesson that folks will be willing to be sneaky and downright, conniving to try to get you out the way. So with that, all I can say is, man, stay as positive as you can, but stay dangerous too. Because not everybody has their best interest. But you can't, you get what you get what you give. Now, Luka gave a lot. He didn't deserve that. But there's some more things under the way. And I'm not saying it's on Luka or it's on Nico, but I'm pretty sure it's some more things that's in the cut that's going to come up the fold. It ain't going to make it no better, but miss you, Luka. Like in the words when they said when they made We'll Always Love You, Big Papa, when Jada said, talent-wise, there'll never be no one above you, and no matter how they judge you, we always gonna love you. Straight up. So that's my take. Luka the Don, salute, bro. It's been a great 6 years, bro. Never say never if he don't come back as a Maverick. Now it won't be with Nico and them, but that's probably blown out the window. But paths will cross again. I got a feeling it might be playoff time, and we know how that can go. But I ain't mad at Luka. I don't want to say I'm mad at Nico. I'm more shocked and I'm confused. I'm confused by how he went about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just didn't fuck with Luka, I'm actually fine with you saying that. But to sit here and say you can win a championship with Luka, and now all of a sudden you don't fuck with Luka. Hold on, bro. Nah, get that shit somewhere. That's where you can't do that. That's that bogus shit. You can't do that. You can't do that. But Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively and them, Quentin Grimes, Spencer Dinwiddie, all them guys, bro, they still out there. Y'all just gonna say fuck them too? It is what it is, bro. To each his own. But I'm gonna catch y'all on the next time. It's all good. I just want to piggyback and just say, like, bro, appreciate what you got. My closure more with Luka being gone is just, bro, my closure is basically he gonna have to move forward. Do you think this will make a Providence franchise? Don't know. I don't know. But at the moment, that ain't the case, bro. Somehow they got to get wins piled up and it starts tomorrow. Let's see what happens. For all the Mavs fans that's still here, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens and go forward from there. Cowboys do get it weren't Tashard choice, but they did end up making a move at the running back coaching position, which is, that's fine. That's cool. I don't trust them motherfuckers to do a damn thing either. Like, I feel like you could have already had your coaching staff intact right now. And now you could be making moves to extend Micah Parsons, or you could be trying to, get some of these other free agents you got. And for the Stars, like I said, they're getting ready for that Four Nations break, and it'll be just good if they can go ahead and finish it off with a good 6-game win streak. Hey, ain't nothing bad about that. And like I said, TCU Lady Women's Squad, them and the Stars are like 1A, 1B right now in the DF. Big tumbling holding. That sucks. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably putting them under the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? That is a ouch. But I'm still gonna rock with the Mavericks. I'm still a Mavs fan for life. And this ain't me trying to say, oh, just because you did it. No. It's not nothing like that. I told y'all there's other guys out there on the court that has nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this. And they're stuck here and they gotta absorb all this energy. This is what they gotta do. It's like Craig on Friday when he's like, I'm always caught up in the middle of this shit. It's Luka on this side, it's Nico on this side, it's the fans on this side, and it's the ownership right there. And those players that are still here are stuck right there like, what the fuck? So, but this can do one or two things. This is either going to break you or it's going to make you. So, let's see what Jason Kidd can do. Let's see how his coaching go from here. You know what I'm saying? I believe Nico is going to make one more move. We'll be back talking about the Mavs again because the trade deadline is this week. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be another move to be made as you see a lot of moves are being made around the NBA like it's nobody business. Nobody business. That's going to keep going too. So, and with that, we're going to go to sleep. And before I go to sleep, I just want to say, Luka, had he won a chip, yes, he would have been better than Dirk. But if you were a Mavs fan before Luka, come on now. That's all I gotta say. If you was before Luka, then see, you were spoiled too because you had Dirk. And you thought once you got Luka, that's forever. Nothing is forever, especially in any sports association. You know, it was like Emmett was out of, he was out of his prime, but when he went to the Arizona Cardinals, you was like, the fuck? Jerry, what you doing? Now, agreed, he didn't need to pay him all that. Arizona paid him, but it was still weird to see it. So, for me to not even fuck with the Lakers, but to see Luka in purple and gold, I'm not even ready to adjust my eyes to that. I'm just going to have to watch the highlights first because I'm not going to hate watch the Mavs. That's not what I'm going to do. I got to root for the guys who's out there, and that's what I'm going to do, man. Man, it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm bullshitting. I got to be up early in the morning. I kept saying I'm going to get to a couple of Stars game coming here soon. I need to try to do it before all the prices go up on everything. But, man, I'm trying to bring another vlog here soon. I just been staying in the house, man, trying to, being a father as we going along, as the ages keep getting older. So, man, I think this is going to bring the best out of Luka, and I think the guys that's down there, nobody is giving them a shot to jail. Some people are, but basically all the Mavs fans, when you got your own fans that basically quit on you, hopefully that'll galvanize them and be like, man, don't nobody believe, we gonna make them believe. And I hope they carry that attitude for the rest of the season. Hopefully you see a turnaround go right here. Now it's gonna suck because you bitches could have turned it around. Okay, not bitches, but you motherfuckers could have turned it around when Luka was here. But obviously I see that's why the Mavs couldn't close out games. There's a lot of distraction going on. For him to say nobody knew about it, it might be false because how many times we seen the Mavericks just lack in games? You know what I'm saying? Start out with bad energy. Maybe the coach did know. And that's a burden to carry. That's a burden to carry. Holding on to yourself if you knew and then still trying to coach these games. Boy. But I don't think that's the case. I think Nico he did some fuck shit. He did some fuck shit because it's like, bro, ain't no honor in what you did, bro. You know what I'm saying? Despite how you might not like this person or don't fuck with him, bro, at least have the proper etiquette, bro. Like, come on. That ain't what you were supposed to do. And I don't agree with it. But you give me Anthony Davis, if he can be healthy, you still got Kyrie, Klay Thompson. He hasn't been catching fire, but over the last couple of games that he's been available, he's starting to score a little bit more. I can't even say play better. It's just score a little bit more. Now you just got to hold on until Derek Lively get healthy. A lot of Mavs fans who used to be Mavs fans, they ain't trying to hear it no more. So a lot of Mavs content creators, bro, all I can say is just keep doing y'all thing. I wish every one of y'all success, even if y'all not talking about the Mavericks no more or whatnot. Man, I wish y'all success in everything y'all do. Just like Luka moving forward, I wish him success. Now, a lot of people don't wish Nico not nothing. They wish him, you know what? They wish he would get what they want for Jerry Jones. That breaking news coming across the bottom. Man, y'all better than that, man. Y'all better than that. Y'all better than that. In real life, y'all better than that. Y'all ain't got to scoop down to nobody level like that, man. And it's not about taking the high road. It's about taking the better road. And remember that in life, because you move how you are. You know, you are how you move. So me, I choose to try to move with much love. Now, it's not to say don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll get upset because I love myself that much. But at the same time, you know, I'm willing, you know, we got to treat each other better. Now, Nico didn't treat the situation better. I understand y'all mad at him, but y'all taking it out on everybody. Because like I said, them guys on the squad ain't have nothing to do with that, y'all. So if you're not being a Mavs fan because you're not just going to support the ownership and the GM, that's cool. But if you're going to be a Mavs fan, but be that Mavs fan that be like, see, y'all dumbasses traded Luka, don't bring that energy around the players that is still out there giving them their all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, I'm still not here to tell you, but okay, don't do that, but that's just not cool. You're going to become everything what you're mad at. And that's normally what happens when you soak in all that energy. You know, people come to you gossiping about a certain person and what they don't like. They do that shit all the time. And if you paid attention, all of a sudden you start noticing, damn, the motherfucker you complaining about, you doing the same shit. Because all that energy you soak in, you end up becoming of it. So just be careful, y'all. Don't sit there in a long time, man. It's been beautiful weather, man. Get out. Do some things, man. And like I said, operate out of love, because you know the slogan, love always wins. That's the law. Mavs game night. I know y'all don't. Who gives a shit? Fine. But Mavs will be in action tonight. No AD tomorrow. That's fine. Stars will be in action to follow behind it. So it looked like it'll be a live Stars game night as they are on the road to play the Ducks, ESPN Plus or Hulu. So it's a DFW night nonetheless tomorrow. I'll be tuned in. Y'all can tune in for the Mav portion if you want to, but I'll also be talking some Stars as well. Watch their game basically of the probably first and second period. It's a 9:30 game. God damn, that's late. So we'll do that. Hopefully to cheer up the DFW a little bit much more better. All I can do is try to be positive because that's what I can control. I'm still rooting for the Mavs. I'm still Mavs fan for life, but it's also salute Luka Doncic for the rest of his career for sure, because the Mavs aren't anywhere where they are in just what they've been here the last 5-6 years. Without Luka Doncic, the pulse of the city ain't even the same. It really ain't. It ain't really the same. So forever salute to Luka Doncic. There's no hate here. Lakers, y'all got y'all a real one. Take care of him. And at the same time, all them people that's talking about, them Laker fans that's sitting over there talking about, you know, y'all can have Anthony Davis, he injury prone. Them were the same motherfuckers who was talking about Luka the same way. Just he on his team. Now they all of a sudden praising him. Oh, okay, I get it. Luka, just go be great, bro. Bro, fuck the association, bro. Just go do your thing. Don't let the Lakers be your motivation. I mean, don't let the Mavericks or Nico, how he did you, be your motivation. Let your motivation be, bro, everybody's going to pay for thinking this, you know, thinking I'm a cancer or thinking I don't care that much. Everybody is going to pay. And I want to watch it too. I really want to watch it because when Luka's in that type of zone, shit, you in trouble. And I like it too. I actually like it. Even if you bring it against the Mavs, bro, I'm not going to boo you when I see you. For what? For what? Even if you torching the kick eye, I'm not going to boo you, bro. Nah. It ain't nothing but love for him. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Pop, I ain't got nothing but love for you. Do your thing, baby boy. Do your thing, baby goat. Take over the torch of the league, man. Finally get you an MVP because as great as Luka Doncic was last year, he still didn't win no MVP. Bro, he has a season like that in LA, and LA probably could have been a 5th seed. He gets MVP. So you know what? It's about time he get his accolades, We wish he just got a title with us, but it didn't work. But I hope he gets awarded a title, even if he's that type of a talent where I'm hoping he gets a ring no matter where he at. Where he at. But I'm about to sign off. I'm about to salute. I'm about to finally do some digging and investigation in all of these DFW sports. It's just these last couple of days, man. I've been trying to, I get on and then I get off. It just be so much negativity, bro. I don't even want to deal with it, bro. It's like, I understand we mad, but I be seeing some of the shit that be said, and I'm like, bro, how as a person do you feel like that, bro? Like, you that mad? Like, and I get it. Some people, I expect kids to be that mad for sure because, when you're a kid and you idolize something, it is what it is. But, as you get older, bro, the game don't change. Only the players. An old school player told me that the game don't change. It's just the rosters, just the players. That's it. So I'll catch y'all another time, man, spinning and spitting about DFW sports raps. You already know, represent for Mavs, Stars, Rangers, Cowboys, FC Dallas, Dallas Wings. Dallas Wings got a whole new fucking team too, bro. Like, I'm not even going to recognize that squad. Who Stars, y'all got to bring it home. Y'all got to bring it home. And Rangers, y'all got to shake back. So I'm going to catch y'all on the next stream, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in and giving the comments. Tomorrow we'll try to have another stream going on. It's just, it's just so gloomy right now. And I'm glad the Mavericks kind of play early tomorrow. They play a 6:00 game. Thank goodness. So by the time I get to the live, it ain't trying to watch that game. But we'll catch some Stars, try to make us feel better. But still Mavs on my end. I'm just hurt and shocked that we lost Luka Doncic and he doesn't see it into the end. But Mavs into the end, it might be already the end, but still fuck with them. And I fuck with everybody in the DFW sports. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. I will catch y'all on the rebound. For everybody who's watching this on a replay, man, go ahead and drop a comment, hit that like button. Until then, I'll let the DJ spin it to you because we all about our business.
Self-made independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and on that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.